Start recording. All right, that should be back. Good old Alfred and OBS. Sorry about the hiccup. There we go. Okay, so we're back in.
Great.
Bring the pass. Whoop! Don't look at that.
Awkward.
Yep.
Did anyone get a screenshot of JJ's main password for all of his stuff?
Yep. Don't even joke about that. Okay. So
I'm in your bank downloading all your monies right now.
Oh, well, 2FA exists. All right. So get pay VC, just to make sure. We have these guys. So we need to delete these.
Yeah, that's just because the...
delete PVC.
Yeah. Dash capital, no, dash all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Perfect. Because we don't have to worry about Marie at all anymore. Okay.
Correct.
Now, we know we got, well, hold on. Agents, or events, no, scenarios. Default. Comic formatter. Actions, dry run. Oh, damn. I knew this at some point. Anyway. So we know it's working. Right. We know the database works. So let's move to the single process. Let's
do the single process.
Yep.
So hopefully it's a matter of switching out the base image.
Yes.
So grab that Hugen single process, and we should have put that in the... let's not... we could have tried doing an upgrade and see what happens.
Ripping out... No.
Yeah.
No.
You're no fun.
I'm not.
All right.
No. I'm a dad.
So let's edit your values and add... Is it just dash single process at the end?
I think so. Oops. Values. Dash. No, single process. Sorry about that. Single process.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so save that. Now, the other thing we need to think about is there are now going to be multiple containers. Are they all from that single process container, or do the others have their own images?
Don't know.
So go back to his Docker example and scroll down. And so where is...
So we'll need the...
Don't worry about the Let's Encrypt.
Okay.
The agent runner. Okay, so I'm guessing... Oh, here you go. I bet you extends is a way of saying, I want to like grab the same image and stuff from the Hugen service. So I'm guessing all of this stuff is in that one container. So we don't need to... The reason I'm asking is because we might need to... Where we have the images listed in values, often you'll have to have a set of images, one for each process or one for each part of the application. But it looks like everything is in single process. And so we're just going to have a bunch of pods with the same image, but running a different command.
Got it. So we'll have to... So we'll get the application server running first.
Yeah.
And then
exactly. We'll get that running, and then we'll add the rest.
Okay. Got it. All right.
So do we need to set a command to run?
I don't think so. I think we just changed the image.
Yeah, okay. So probably the Docker file for that image probably runs the web as the default command.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Docker.
Is there anything else you
single
do? Single process.
Docker file.
Command scripts.init, and that's coming from the init script here.
Yep.
So I'm going to have a look at that.
A bunch of Rails.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Yeah, I see. So it's, if you don't give it an arg, it's just running the default unicorn, which is the web. If you give it an arg, then it's going to run those args. Cool.
Which is back to this guy.
Easy enough.
So
Yeah.
spin up a couple pods with that in there. Cool.
Now, often when you have this, go back to his Docker Docker image, the actual Docker file. Sorry. Yeah. So often, what you would do is you would put an entry point of scripts in it rather than a command, and that way you just set args, knowing, because it's always going to call script init. It's just whether it calls it with args or not. And so just to keep your YAML and other stuff clean, you'll often use an entry point to remove some of the need for the user to know some stuff.
Like that?
Yeah.
Better. Best practice to use.
I would,
tree.
something like that, I would usually add as an issue to see if that's something they even want.
Okay.
I always feel a bit weird of just like thrusting my preferences upon other people's stuff without knowing the context.
It's open source,
in which
man.
they did it.
It's
Yeah,
open
I know.
source.
I know.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, that's the bit I try and avoid. Trying to be that guy.
All right, install.
Yeah.
Stern. Watch it come up. And then we'll spin up the next pods after this. And then we've got multiple pods, one database, and we're already halfway done with our list.
Yeah. How do the agents and Hugin talk to each other? Do they talk through the database? Do they use the database as like a queue for jobs? Or
I think so.
let's go back to the Docker compose.
The threaded image single process bin threaded depends. This bin threaded
Depends on,
is probably what
probably
we're looking for.
So it's depending on web, but it's not okay. And what was the? Because remember in the issue he had a longer one that had multiple.
This one?
There's the agent runner, and then he has the delayed jobs.
Yes.
And
so that
and they're all linking to Postgres. So as long as they can talk to Postgres, we'll be fine. And I believe it looks like they take the same config file and environment variables. So it should be almost as simple as copying and pasting that deployments.yaml 2 times and just changing the name and adding the extra command in there. And in theory, that will have them working.
famous last words.
Yeah, famous last words. So let's have a look at Hugin and make sure it's up and that you can log into it and change the password before the hacker gets to it.
Nope. Okay, get pods. Image back off. Okay, describe pod. What is going on? It does not exist. Single process.
Huh.
Did I spell something wrong?
We'll go back to his issue here. Where's the image listed?
Yeah, it was under web.
Web.
Nope.
No. Extends file. Oh, base.yaml. Huh. So there's a interesting.
Oh, Hugin. Ugh,
Yeah.
never easy.
Surprise. Now there was somewhere you looked where it didn't have Hugin, so there is a problem with the doc there somewhere.
Yeah, it was in here. Right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a doc. That's just him
Yep.
missing when he's typing. All right. Oh, you should have done Helm upgrades. So it doesn't have to create all the database and waste a bunch of time doing Postgres stuff.
Like 20 seconds.
Yeah, well, that's true. The Postgres starts much quicker than the Ruby does.
Really does. It's already done. There we go. Things are happening. Got over rando fork. Rando fork. Rando fork.
Cool. So the website's working now?
Not quite. Still doing the migrate. There we go. So refresh. There we go. Log in. Admin.